When the show is this good, it's not even work. When you can write 3 or 4 pages without even thinking about it, you know you're in for a treat. Let's talk about what we saw tonight. YouTube, what's going on? BDD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man that's seen the place to be in the QCNC. Good morning to you all. Let's jump right in here. Welcome to your Lucha Underground review, January 14th, 2015. Show starts off with a video package of all of the key storylines infused, and I do mean all of them. They're pretty much showing that everybody knows, it's no secret. People are talking about Lucha Underground. These videos on YouTube, people are watching. They're talking about it, so they know that every week they're getting new viewers. So I like this video package. It was still quick, but it definitely showed, if you never saw it before, you knew what was going on. Okay. From there, we're in Dario's office. It's Dario and Fenix. Dario says he's impressed by Fenix. You've made a name for yourself very quickly and almost won the title last week. Bravo. Gives him a little golf clap. I see big things for you. He says tonight you can live up to your true potential by defeating Prince Puma. Fenix says in Spanish, he fights to win, he fights for himself, and he fights to be the best. Sounds a little similar to Rocky, doesn't it? To all you Rocky fans out there. Rocky 4, that's what Ivan Drago said. Fenix says, Dario says, I know, and that's why it will be a world title match tonight. He says, I want you to take the title and embarrass Conan, and I want you to savor this opportunity, because if you don't, someone else will. Fenix gives a nod. He does some type of, I don't know what type of symbol it is, but he did like some type of facial, hand gesture on his mask as he walked off. Now, as he's walking off, the mysterious woman that we see every single episode, she was peeking through the window. So that was her appearance this week. Who she is, we'll find out sooner or later, I'm sure. From there, it's time to go to the temple. There's a house band playing, everyone's having fun, crowd's getting warmed up. Matt Striker and Vampiro start to get the thing going here. We're getting ready to have a 4-way elimination match. Now, these are all luchadors that I've never seen before. And you're familiar with the videos here at Bezell Speaks. Every time we see a new luchador, I give my immediate thoughts before the match, just on appearance alone and ring entrance. So here we go. The first one was Aerostar. He had a nice, colorful costume. Definitely looked impressive as far as the appearance goes. Nothing fancy. Didn't really look like an animal or anything like that, but just a nice, colorful luchador costume. Now, he really grabbed my attention when he went between the ropes. Super athletic. Flips, tumbles, you name it. So right from the get-go, I was intrigued by his athleticism. Next was Argenis. Now, he came out with kind of like a Rey Mysterio kind of look, kind of vibe to it, size and stature. He had on a white and black costume with a little bit of pink mixed in on the pants. Okay, didn't do anything fancy as far as coming into the ring, but once again, I'm just giving you my initial thoughts. From there, we had a luchador from South Africa. His name was Angelico. He came out. I definitely wasn't feeling his ring attire. He just pieced this one together, guys. Comment down below if you saw it. But he just had a lot going on. But I know that I did see some of the South African colors in there. So I got nothing wrong with your pride. There's nothing wrong with patriot pride from where you're from. So, but man, let me tell you guys, like he just rolled in some colors. I mean, he just put something together. But let's keep going. He didn't do anything fancy as far as his intro as well. So once again, I'm just going by initial looks. And then they introduced Cage. Now, I told you a couple of videos ago when we got this promo, I was looking forward to this debut. I saw him on that one episode of TNA. It was probably 6-7 months ago at this point. And he made an impression on me. My girlfriend, we were both watching it. We were like, man, who is this guy? So as soon as we got that promo package a couple of weeks ago, I was very intrigued and very anticipating Cage making his debut. Well, we got it tonight, so here we go. Well, just to give you my initial impression, even though it's, I've seen him before, but still, I got to give you what I'm feeling tonight. Cage comes out, nothing fancy as far as ring attire. He has on a black squat suit, says Cage on the back. Definitely put together, muscles in places, and most people don't have places, like Bobby Heenan used to say. So here we go, 4-way match, Aerostar versus Argenis versus Angelico versus Cage. Bell rings, and right from the start, Cage shows the power, taking out all 3 men, shoulder block, big shove, and then a sky high. They go for a triple team to finally subdue and slow down Cage. Argenis and Aerostar put on a show at this point. We get head scissor takeovers. Argenis lands on his feet, after he does that head scissor. So once again, these are all new luchadors to me, and they're showing me what they can do. Beautiful head scissor. He landed right on his feet after delivering it. There we go. We're ready to see it. Back spring elbow countered into a German suplex. Definitely unique. I definitely hadn't seen that one. If I have, I don't remember. But they only got us a 2 count. Now Cage comes back in. He takes out Angelico with a reverse neck breaker. He does a superplex onto Argenis. And then Aerostar jumps off the top rope. Cage catches him. I got to set this down. I got to visualize this for you guys. I believe he did this move in TNA. This is one of the reasons why I was so impressed with him. Which one was it? Aerostar jumps off the top rope, okay? He's diving head first, trying to do, I guess, more of a seated senton. Cage catches him in midair in the suplex position. And I mean, completely catches him. It looks safe, you name it. Shoulder strength. Boom, right into a jackhammer. You've got to see it to know what I'm talking about. Please, you guys, go out your way to check out this Lucha Underground episode. So far, I am digging the show, as you can tell by my enthusiasm. Let's keep going. Into the German suplex, but only got us a 2 count as well. Cage comes in, he takes out, excuse me, hold on. Or here we go, yes. Only a 2 count after this. Awesome chants are ringing from the crowd. We get a little bit of the anything you can do, I can do better from all the luchadors at this point. Because all the high flyers at this point start delivering dives to each man outside. And Angelico at this point made a nice impression with me. He got some serious airtime when he did his suicide dive. They almost landed in the crowd's laps, literally. They had to make sure they caught him. But it was he started to show his athleticism at this point. So bad outfit, but he can work, okay? From there, Cage gets back inside. He does a pump handle into a sit-out powerbomb for a 1, 2, 3. Argenis is eliminated, okay? Cage is still on a roll after that. He drops Aerostar with a big-time discus clothesline. Once again, we get another 1, 2, 3. Aerostar is eliminated. From there, let's see here. Oh yeah, from there, there's more where that came from. Because after a short exchange, Angelico suffers the same defeat. He used the discus clothesline for the 1, 2, 3. Cage is your winner. Now here's the thing. This goes beyond just putting Cage over as this new powerhouse. All these guys look good. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Maybe you all know some of who these guys are. Comment down below. But to me, everybody looked good. From there, Cage is getting a chance from the crowd. They have his back at this point. Cage cuts the promo saying he's not a man, he's a machine. He flexes up. The crowd just totally pops. Hey, great match. Lots of fun. We go to a break. We come back. Chavo Guerrero sitting in the ring. He's got 2 chairs in the ring. He's got a microphone. So he's getting ready to tell us what's going on. He says 2 months ago, he ruined the friendship between Blue Demon Jr. and myself. Not only just between myself and Blue Demon, but between our families as well. He said, Blue Demon, please come out to the ring so I can apologize to you like a man. Well, Blue Demon comes out. He's got on street clothes with the mask, of course. Chavo says, asks him to sit down at first. Reluctantly, Demon does sit down. Chavo says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't expose you for the fraud that you are. You can smell it coming. Chavo has never been the best with his delivery on the mic, but it's okay. I still enjoy storyline, so here we go. I didn't expose you for the fraud that you are. And I didn't remove your mask. But this time I will. And then I'm going to give you a mask of blood. Chavo pulls out some brass knuckles. From there, Chavo runs and rushes Demon and swings, but he misses. Demon gets his revenge. He scoops Chavo off his feet, lays the big-time punch to Chavo's head, taking him down. From there, Blue Demon grabs one of those chairs that's in the ring. He cracks Chavo on the head with it. He grabs the other chair. The crowd is chanting one more time. They want more. He grabs the other chair and then lays Chavo out with it as well. Shot to the back. Now, bear in mind, during the promo, when Chavo was cutting his promo, we actually heard some lie, cheat, and steal chants from the crowd. So lots of showing respect for Eddie. You know, Eddie, you're gone, but you've never been forgotten. From there, it's time for a match. This is King Cuerno versus Drago. You know right off the top, how can this go wrong? Unless somebody's hurt, can't walk. How's this going to go wrong? I wrote down King of the Crop lucha work from both men. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any, I mean, I can't put it more in words than that. As to be expected, the action goes outside. Cuerno steps up a table. Cuerno tries to Set up a fireman's carry to toss Drago through the table, but Drago reverses. He knocks Cuerno outside, and then lands a nice corkscrew crossbody. Cuerno gets the chair and swings and misses. He eats a super kick for his troubles, and then he conveniently lands on the table, but he didn't break it, folks. He just kind of, landed on it, maneuvered himself on top of it, all right? From there, Drago runs to the upper level. You know what I mean? Up on top of the stage where Dario Cueto's office is. He ran all the way up the steps, ran all the way over, and he gets up on top of there. He does a splash. Now, he did it safely. Now, this was a high spot, and this was dangerous, but he did it safely. He didn't jump down. He just fell down and does the splash on Cuerno through the table. Both luchadors were completely spent from this, as you can expect. There's concrete under there. Well, here's where things got actually, it could have took me for a loop. They were counted out. We didn't get a winner in this one. So both men were done after this move. But you know what? That just extends this feud. I have no problem with that. I'm sure most of you don't as well. But we got a double count out. Short but super good work, as usual. And there's going to be more of this to come. From there, we get a break. Then we get a video package hyping up Fenix. Now, obviously, this is just for all the newcomers. We've seen what Fenix can do at this point, all of us, loyal viewers. It was well edited, well done video. From there, it's main event time. We're going to have Fenix versus Prince Puma for the Lucha Underground Championship. Both men come to the ring. From the get-go, Puma offers his hand as a sign of respect. Fenix reluctantly, slowly, finally reaches out. They shake it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. A quick up, quick up. Let's start your engines. Let's do it. Right from the get-go, back and forth action, leapfrogs, tumbles, back springs. And that's just the first 30 seconds. This is like an acrobatic ballet of offense from both luchadors. I mean, you just have to see it. Once again, guys, I'm going to stop right here real quick. Let's hit the pause button. As good as last week's episode was, the only thing to me that held it back a little bit for me was that it was just one match. And I'm not going to hold that against Lucha Underground because it's just an hour-long show. And they put on a good show. But so far, to me, this episode tonight or last night, enough said. Let's go. Where were we? Okay. Acrobatic ballet. You guys just have to see it. The action gets a little more traditional with a springboard missile dropkick from Fenix to Puma, knocking him outside. Fenix charges up to run outside, but Puma is already up, cuts him off with a head kick, and then a missile dropkick of his own. Fenix rolls outside. Big mistake because at this point, Puma hits an over-the-top suicide dive, lands on his feet, as usual, because he's so talented. Fenix says, hey, don't forget about me, and gets back on his feet quick, and then hits a corkscrew of his own over the top. The crowd is super hot. I'm hot. Guys, you got to watch this episode. This is going to be the key point of this review. Watch this episode. And those that did see it, comment down below. Don't be shy. Let's interact. Let's talk about this. This was fun. It's a corkscrew of his own. Quick pin attempts for a 1 count. We got another pin attempt later for a 2 count. Match slows down again. Both men hit forearms and kicks. A few rest holds here or there. The crowd is completely 50-50. Cool spot was when Fenix hit Puma with a back spring into a cutter. So, literally imagine that off the ropes, back spring, grabbing Puma into a cutter. Beautifully done, beautifully executed. But still, only a 2 count. Cool, of course, Puma is not going to be, let us down or be outdone. Now, he actually got physical with this interaction here, which I liked because, Puma was mostly known for his athleticism. Well, this one, he got physical. He said, hey, let's do this. He did some very nice rolling suplexes, which he never let Fenix go. So basically, when he did the suplex, he kept him cradled and completely lifted him up. And then from there, Fenix would put his legs in the air and then another suplex. So nice show of strength, coordination on both, definitely on Puma's part, and Fenix showing the balance. Great work. But from there, only a 2 count. Now we're getting this is awesome chance. Now from here, we get rolling Germans from Fenix to Puma, just a 2 count. We get a 450 splash for just a 2 count. Holy bleep chants from the crowd after a modified power driver from Puma. But still, cannot get that 3 count. Now the finish comes when Fenix is getting ready to do his, his usual rope walking, which I think, in my opinion, and I'm not an expert, but just what I've seen on Lucha Underground, his rope walking work is the best. To me, comment down below who's your favorite as far as the rope walkers. But he gets up on the ropes. He actually runs across the ropes, rushing toward Puma. But Puma hits a kick to him. From there, Fenix lands in the ring in position. Puma gets to the top, does the 630 backsplash completely flawlessly. 1, your 2, your 3, still your Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma. An awesome ending, to an awesome match and an awesome show. Doesn't get any better than that. But we're not done yet. Oh yeah, you know how Lucha Underground always gives us something. Just usually gives us something right then. Well, here it is. Here you got it. We're not done yet because Cage runs out. He attacks Puma from behind, big time clubbing blows. Crowd is booing him out of the building. He hits that vicious discus clothesline to Puma, knocking him senseless. From there, we get an Alabama slam into a double powerbomb. Absolute destruction. Cage sending the message, standing tall, showing he doesn't give a darn about being friendly or worrying about if the crowd cheers or anything. We got us a new big time heel here. And I'm going to enjoy it. Awesome, guys. Awesome. If you haven't seen it, do your best to see it. If you can, maybe just go to the El Rey Network. Maybe they have the episodes up. I'm not sure how it works there, but you need to see this one. 2 thumbs up right off the top. So far, best wrestling I've seen all week. Easily. You got to get up and watch this one. If you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. I want to thank you all for the support lately. The last couple of Lucha Underground videos I did, I had over 200 views the first day. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Please support it. If you like the video, hit thumbs up. If you want to comment with me and talk, comment down below. Tell a friend, share the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Get out there and have a good day. Be good to one another as usual. Stay good to yourself. Be true to yourself. And Bezell out, my friends. Take care.